What's up everybody, this is Ruffian from CeeManga and welcome to my review of One Piece chapter 749, Forward Ruffian Army. So this week Pika's true face has finally been found, and I swear seriously, like, the way this kind of chapter was going, it really does remind me of the Water 7 arc. You know, like kind of light for light bits kind of thing, because obviously like in Water 7 you had them all charging forward continuously, just taking out everyone in their path to get to the final battles. And this is pretty much like what it was. You know, obviously you had Luffy there just always ploughing forward no matter what, even with Pika doing that giant fist down. It was just still climbing up him, and to the point where it's like, boom, I'm going through. It's pretty cool. So yeah, what I did actually like seeing about this week's chapter was just the fact that, well, we got to see everyone else kind of having a little bit of a battle. You know, obviously they're taking out cannon fodder. It's like, yeah, sure, they're cannon fodder, but still, it's always nice to kind of like see other people showcase what they can do. Obviously we did see we saw like more of them obviously in the actual tournament itself, but it's still nice to like kind of remind us how like strong these guys actually are. Luffy, he ended up revealing a nice little new attack this week, basically a giant haki bazooka, which was pretty cool, using that to take off Pika's head to finally obviously reveal his true body. So now Zoro, it looks like he can finally have his real battle with Pika. And I hope now that Zoro seriously can finally let loose and use all of his strength. I have been waiting obviously like since the friggin' time skip to see exactly how strong Zoro is now. So I've been saying it for months and months and months. He seriously has not had a real challenge up until this point. It's obviously he's had what, 2 fights since the time skip. You have the octopus dude whose name I cannot remember. That's how little I care about him. The octopus dude in the Fishman arc, he pretty much one-shotted him, even though the guy was like hyped up on pills and like swinging wildly and drunk. Yeah, it was nuts. Then obviously the second battle was against Monet, who he pretty much just beat with you know, aura alone. He just like wielded, it's like nope, and then she got scared, done. So yeah, hopefully Pika can be the person to actually push Zoro to his limit, to kind of like fully show off what he can do, because yeah, Zoro seriously has not had a real challenge, and I want to see exactly what he ended up learning with Hawkeye. Yeah, I really want to see what the hell he learned. So obviously I'm thinking everyone here really wants to see the fight against Fujitora. That could obviously be another really good fight, but who knows if and when that could actually happen. So yeah, that'll be a very, very nice battle. But other than that, chapter was pretty quick. You know, I guess Law, he finally did get his resolve to take on Doflamingo in the end, and he actually did give a really good reason for it, which wasn't kind of like a bit silly or anything. Basically, the person who he treasured most, his name is Corazon, I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not exactly sure, was basically killed by Doflamingo. He was also Doflamingo's actual brother, so yeah, I'm guessing it was kind of obviously, well, it's not really a guess, it's pretty much exactly what it pretty much was. Doflamingo, he gave like a big coup d'etat to take over the family by killing his brother so he could get control, that type of thing. But yeah, I really want to kind of like see a little flashback, nothing too long, because you know how Oda can get with his flashbacks. Just a nice little flashback to kind of like show that, you know, so we can obviously see who this Corazon guy is, how him and Law were together and stuff like that. Just, yeah, it'd be quite nice, you know, see a little bit of brotherly love right there. So yeah, looks like Luffy and Law will be teaming up to take on Doflamingo in a nice little 2-on-1 battle. Should produce some very, very cool little combo attacks. You can obviously see like Law using his room ability to flip Luffy and whatever the hell it is around, so he can actually get him some proper hits. Yeah, that's gonna be a very good battle, and I actually cannot wait to see that. So yeah, One Piece will be on a little bit of a break, because obviously Oda, he's just had tonsillitis, you know, his tonsils taken out, something like that, so he's off for 2 weeks. So looks like it's going to be a long, painful wait for the next chapter of One Piece. But heck, hopefully it'll be worth waiting for. So yeah, that pretty much ends this chapter from me, guys. You know the usual thing to do at the end of these. Let me know what you thought about it with the comments section below. And as usual, don't forget to check out the other stuff we do on the channel. So I'll see you next time.